and welcome to episode 2. Today we install exhaust. The mission statement for today is getting the downpipe and exhaust fully in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a cold start on the stock exhaust. Then I'm going to show you what we're going to soak up front and penetrant, and then we're going to cut back later, either once the install is done or as we're starting the install. So as you can see, it's pretty tame. Ford gave this absolutely no life at all in terms of the exhaust department. And I think they had to in order to protect the GT. In terms of sales, this thing can't sound good. You gotta spend an extra 20 grand to get the one that sounds good, but we're gonna fix that today. All right. So you might not be able to see them. Right there, follow my finger focus. There's 2 bolts which hold the downpipe to the turbo. And these have been on the car since 2015. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and hit those with enough penetrant that they don't break. That's my big concern, is breaking these off, because that would disable the car. And then the O2 sensor as well. So those nice and soaked. What we're going to do now is I'm going to come back to this when the sun is up, and I can put this on jack stands and we can start taking the exhaust off. Looks like I've done this before. Bing! Easy peasy. There we go. Awesome. Done now. Everything back to the mufflers is out. And I've just got to work on these. We'll get those out shortly.
Avoid direct skin contact with products.
I've been itchy all week.
Wear long sleeve clothing. So if it gets over 200 degrees Celsius, it fades to white.
Yeah.
I don't think my exhaust getting 200 degrees because that's the heat shield of putting it on.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. For you, it's aesthetics, like you say, it's to keep the bugs off. So, whatever. Actually, this would be an interesting study because I'm curious to see how hot my exhaust gets, how far back.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna turn white, no problem, but it's just the next phase in the chain I'm wondering about. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, it's not going anywhere. Now you've seen and heard what a new exhaust sounds like. So I think it's fair to say that when Ford engineered this package, they knew this could encroach on the GT. And the way the exhaust is set up, the way the exhaust is shaped, really flat and scrunchy, there's a lot of restrictions between here and the back. So by taking care of that, even without a tune, I think we're going to see some enhanced performance out of this. And before I go today, I'll try and get some drive-by shots as well. And again, the setup is now I guess you could call it a streetable catback. Now, albeit it is off-road, but we're not in California. And a MBRP street catback exhaust. The only real finicky thing with this is that the downpipe necks down to 2 1/4 because it thinks it's going to be stuck into a stock exhaust. But the MBRP catback also necks down to 2 1/4 because it thinks it's going to be stuck into a stock cat. So in the middle between these two, there's a section of 2 1/4 pipe that I can't get rid of because of the way that the downpipe is shaped on this side. I'd lose the hanger if I cut that off and went to 3 inches. So there's a bottleneck in this system no matter what. But that's life. It was just like the last car, and it sounded great, and it drove great, and it was performant. This episode is now complete. The exhaust is taken care of. Next time we're going to do some breather mods, I think. I have a large intercooler coming, some pipes, new diverter valve, cob access port, so on and so forth. Because this thing still does need a tune in order to reach its full potential. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like and subscribe, share, laugh at me in the comments. I don't care. I'm doing this for me, not for you, but if you enjoy it, stick around.